Hello and welcome to Council Catch-Up. We're going to review the July 9th, 2024 City Council meeting. I'm your host, Derek Westby, here on WSTO TV. Just a reminder, WSTO TV is on Spectrum Channel 981, TDS Channel 981 in HD, on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, as well as on your Android and iOS devices, as well as on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm here with Mayor Swadley to talk about the July 9th, 2024 City Council meeting. Welcome.
Morning.
So you had the call to order and public comment period and communications and the consent agenda. Anything in there of note at all?
Nothing that really stands out. We basically just approved minutes and a liquor license renewal for the True Hotel under the consent agenda.
All right. So then under old business, we had Ordinance 15 of 2024, rezoning a property from central business to residential.
Yeah, so this property at 217 South 4th Street, most recently there was retail space in there, and they've decided they want to convert that to apartments. There are apartments currently upstairs. You might recognize the building as being a former Montage building, and there's a municipal parking lot that is part of that. There was an effort to possibly do like a bed and breakfast there, and the owners decided they would like to have it rezoned, which was approved in order to do the apartments.
All right. And then under new business, Resolution 109 of 2024 relates to Coffee Cup.
Yeah, so Coffee Cup is working with a new ownership group that's coming in, and they had asked to have the new owner, Bridget, to become one of the agents for the liquor license as they work through that transition.
All right. And then items 8 through 18 are all related to ARPA funds.
Yeah, so you may recall a few years ago, the American Rescue Plan Act money from the federal government came to the local municipalities. Stoughton started out with about $1.3 million, and we're kind of getting down to the tail end of our conversations and allocations. So last night, we, Stoughton City Council, authorized money for sustainability efforts. There's 2 pilot programs for composting. There was the presentation and a request that was approved for VFW for $51,000 plus to do an addition and put in ADA accessible restrooms as part of their remodel. There was also money that was allocated for the Innovation Center Stoughton for a lift that they want to use. The Innovation Center is going to be renting out the former secondhand shop on Main Street, and one of the challenges is getting in and out of the building if you have mobility issues, so they're purchasing a portable lift that will get people in and out of that building, and it's also mobile, so it can be used at other locations during special events. There was also money allocated for Fort Little Green. Fort Little Green is undergoing an expansion, and they're working on putting in ADA trails. So the City Council authorized $20,000 for that project, as well as some money to complete the Inclusive Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility Plan that they've been working on for the last couple of years. So most of the money's been allocated. Going into last night, we had about $157,000 remaining, and approximately $130,000 of that was allocated. And there are a few leftover items that we could take up in future conversations.
All right. Item number 19, Resolution 121, is a memorandum of understanding for another revolving loan program.
Yeah, so the city and the RDA each has a revolving loan program. The Redevelopment Authority program was put in several years ago, and it's for the downtown district. And then the city most recently had put in 2 allocations using ARPA money to have a citywide revolving loan fund, and these are for businesses that need money for inventory or remodeling the building or operating costs. So these loans are through the WWBIC, we call them WIBIC, which is a nonprofit, and they administer the loans. And we really just wanted to put together a memorandum of understanding so everybody knows who's responsible for what. And basically the way it works is a business owner will be able to borrow the money. We're working with Becker Professional Services to help them complete the application and submit it to WIBIC. WIBIC takes care of all the administrative functions, including the underwriting, and then if the loan is approved, the interest that will ultimately be earned on that will pay off WIBIC and pay off Becker Professional Services for the work that they do to facilitate these loans. So we really just wanted to have a document and have everything in a written form so everybody kind of understands what their roles and responsibilities are.
All right. Item number 20, Resolution 122, to amend the 2024 budget for racetrack park trail maintenance.
Yeah, so we have a section of trail near Racetrack Park that whenever we get heavy rains, it gets washed out. So we've been working with the neighbors in order to put in a paved trail system and work on the drainage issues. And we had discovered that there was some money that had been borrowed in previous budget years that was not spent. We had projects that came in under budget. So basically we have to do a budget amendment in order to be able to use that funding. Otherwise the money just sits there and collects interest. And we're paying interest on it because we borrowed it. So we're going to take that leftover money and then we're going to apply it and get this trail completed.
All right. Item number 21, Resolution 123 of 2024, relating to a certified survey map.
So this is the area down by Cooper's Causeway. We've talked about this many times, and kind of the last step in doing what I would refer to as a land swap with the former IKI site is to do a certified survey map. And what that does is it takes the existing land there and it separates it so the new property owners, which is the SIBO Industries, will be able to develop their property in the future. And then what we did is we vacated the road that kind of went through the woods there, and in return we were able to receive additional land down near Cooper's Causeway and Ridge Street so we can put a trail or a sidewalk in there. And then we also, as part of this, acquired the complete area across the street, kind of toward the river where the wetland is, and that can possibly be used for a future trail as well. So this is kind of the last step in that process of vacating that road and then having the CSM. So all the land that belongs to the city will be noted at Register of Deeds, and the same thing for the SIBO Industries.
All right. And then item number 22, discussion on TIF for Stoughton Family Dental.
Yeah, Stoughton Family Dental is planning on adding offices. They'd like to have more staffing. Their business is growing as their community grows. And then the city council kind of had a look at a TIF request that they had in the downtown area under our new TIF district.
All right. And that's all we had for the July 9th, 2024 City Council meeting. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next City Council meeting. Have a great day.